Hi, I think we're live, Rep. Where did I put my band? Let me grab my band. Hi everyone, how are you? Thank you for joining us today for our workouts during this interesting time of COVID. So a lot of us are dealing with a lot of stress. A lot of us are stir crazy at home. Some of us cannot get to a gym. So this is why I'm doing these workouts with you, so that way you can stay active, so that way you can relieve stress, so that way we can all motivate each other together. So we have other workouts that we did last week and our one from yesterday too with my mom. So you can see those in my stories. And also if you want to stay updated with everything that we're doing with this, you can go to 11byvenus.com and you can go ahead and sign up, opt in for emails so you can get all the updates on what we're doing with all these workouts. And we're doing this Monday through Friday. We take the weekends off. I'll let you have the weekends off. Okay, so today is Tennis Tuesdays. Y'all thought it was for tacos, but it's actually for tennis. So we're going to do a tennis player workout. Now all of our workouts, we haven't been using any equipment at all. So today we're going to cheat and use an equipment on one exercise because I guess maybe just one exercise. So if you aren't able to do this exercise, apologies already, but I think we're ready to start. So is Eric with us? Oh, hi Eric. Not Eric, not yet?
It's coming.
So I invited my coach to come, Coach Erick, and he's going to join our workout with us, and he's on the split screen.
Ready.
Hey Eric, where are the kids?
How's it going? They're here.
Are they here?
Yeah, no, come here.
They're here? Okay. Well,
Come say hi.
Eric's got 3 kids, and I call myself Kid 4. And, and he's going to join our workout with us and give us some tennis tips. So, to start, oh man, I've got leaves on my mat. We're going to, a little windy, Eric, so speak loud.
Right, guys.
Like fighting against the wind.
Go on.
Okay, so I'm going to explain the workout. As a tennis player, we're going to do a tennis player workout today, but it doesn't mean that you can't work out too, because it's still really good for everything for. But this is specific for tennis players because we want to prevent injury. So all these exercises help you not to be injured ever for the most part. So we're going to focus on our shoulder, do a little core. We're going to do some glutes. And that's pretty much it. So scapula, shoulder, glutes, and a little bit of knee. So we got a few exercises today that we're gonna do, and we'll have some more for next week. So we're gonna start on the mat. Eric, I did tell you you had to have a mat. I hope you are.
Okay.
You're okay? Okay, so we're gonna get on the ground, and we're gonna start with some clams. So we want to make sure that it's called your glute med. It's one of the muscle chains in the gluteus maximus. And always make sure they're activated. So that's why we're going to do clams. So you're going to get on your side, and you're going to clam it out. So we're going to do 11. Why? Because we're 11s out of 10.
11.
Okay,
All right. Let's go.
I think we have some questions, Eric. What's the first question?
First question.
Coach Erick, what are your tips for a good serve?
Tips for a good serve. Number 1 is to have the right grip. I'd say that's the most important thing. As far as, let's say, like a take back, everyone's got a little different delivery, but having a good elbow positioning is very important. And, of course, one of your most important things is a great toss.
Okay, so how do you get a good toss in? Because a lot of people struggle with their toss that amateur players will. How do you even recognize a good toss?
Good toss, ideally you want it right on top of your head. Good way to kind of go about it. You want to hold the ball in your fingertips, release it right at eye level. Keep your left arm up nice and straight at the end of the swing. Pretty much should give it to you. You don't want a lot of wrist movement or a lot of arm movement from that left hand.
Okay, so now we're going to go into a bird dog. Think about bird dog. They're all different things. Basically, you're going to extend one arm and one leg. And this is really good for your back and your core. So you don't want to sink. You don't want to be a mountain. You want to be very flat and straight. And you want to extend your arm and your leg. So even if you are a tennis player, it's a good workout.
Venus, here's a question for you. How do you handle the pressure on the court? Like, how do you not choke?
Pressure on the court is always there. Pressure is a privilege. As Billie Jean King said. It's one of my favorite sayings. I might lose track of the count. But, so yeah, I think as long as you accept the pressure and you enjoy it, that's all you can do. Now we're going to go into some Supermans. So we're going to superset the back.
Okay, so this is a question for both Eric and Venus. What is your favorite tournament?
I guess I'll start with that. Venus obviously has more experience with this than me, but I'd say I like Indian Wells because of the setting. It's in the U.S. You know, you got the mountains in the background, perfect weather. Courts are nice and slow, so I'd go with that.
What's your favorite tournament?
Any tournament I'm winning is my favorite.
I like that answer.
And this is good for activating your transverse abdominis and elbow long. You need this firing in order not to get hurt in tennis. So it's a deep pelvic muscle right through here. You can feel it like this motion when you stop, like going to the bathroom. If you do that stop motion, you feel it hopefully fire. So there's different variations. Today we're going to go one up, one back.
There's a question that just came in, and I think this is for both of you, Coach Erick and Venus. How do you balance the fitness with the practice on the court?
How do you balance the fitness with the practice on the court?
Wait, Eric, are you taking this one?
Eric, why don't you take this one?
All right. I'd say every day is different. Depends what your goals are on the court. Sometimes on the court, if you're doing some very technical stuff, your gym could be cardio. It could be working on explosiveness, and it could also be, a lot of injury prevention. So I don't think there's an exact science to it, but you gotta each day is a little bit different depending on how close you are to a tournament, how far away, etc.
And I'm going to say, before I answer that question, I'm going to show you the next exercise. So normally, just tie this around something to use it. You can also use your arm or your foot. And we're going to keep your arm at 90 degrees for your shoulder. So you want to have a big serve, you can't have injured shoulders. So we're going to go from position to there. Oh, what was the question?
The question was, how do you balance the fitness with the time on the court?
Yeah, so fitness is just as important as time on the court. First for injury prevention, and then for being powerful, and also even being flexible. So I would say, at my level, I'm talking about 50. 50 time on the court, 50%, maybe 60-40, but almost equal.
Here's a question. Here's a question about your forehand.
Later.
When you need help with that.
When I miss my forehand. Who says I'm missing my forehand? I reject this one.
That's the next delivery.
No, my forehand, honestly, my whole deal is just trying to control my power. I like to hit hard. So I think that's what Eric and I are working on now during this time off, this forced time off, is controlling the power so I can hit it as hard as I want to hit those in. So I will not be missing my when we get back.
Here's a question. I want to know if Harry goes to every match.
Harry goes to almost every match unless it's too hot, and then I leave him in the training room, but they spoil him. When I come back, he's done everything I told him not to do. I said, you don't have to feed him. He's already been walked. I come back, and he's laid out. Every player is rubbing his belly. He's king. He's the only guy in the locker room. Okay, so we're going to go back to the beginning and go back to Clams.
Coach Erick, I think we're going back to Clams.
You got this,
Yep.
Erick.
Erick does not want to do these clams.
You got it, Clams. I'm the coach now.
I'm struggling here. I'm a runner.
These are
Okay,
runners.
well, we're not running right now. Cardio next time. Next 10% workout, we'll do cardio.
Okay, so this is a good question for both Coach Erick and Venus. Is what tips do you have for juniors to make it pro?
I think that's a great one for Erick.
Can you say it one more time?
What tips do you have for juniors to make it pro?
Tips for juniors. I'd say the number one most important thing, is you got to want it. You got to have the right attitude, the mental toughness. I think Venus and Serena, they basically revolutionized that even more than the power game. And, you got to be focused when you're out there. Get your technique right, have a correct game style. So mindset's number one, and you want to set small goals, whether it's developing your forehand, developing your backhand, bit by bit. You can't just say, okay, I want to be a pro next year. So it's a fun journey though, junior tennis.
Okay, I'll try to answer as best I can while I'm doing this exercise. I would say number one is believe in yourself and set yourself up with a team that can help you to get there. And sometimes those are some hard decisions for young people because sometimes your parents can be a help or a hindrance. So you have to be able to be honest with them and have honest conversations, but also be willing to take constructive feedback, listen, make sure you have great people around you who are helping you get great techniques, set some goals. When you have setbacks, realize they happen. Be honest with yourself too. If you're not ready to go pro in college, is a better option for you. You might need more time. It's just honesty, working hard, having a great team.
Okay. All right, Venus, this question just came in. What's it like to work with Coach Erick?
Well,
He's laughing. He's ready for it.
no, it's actually one of the best experiences of my life. I really look forward to practice. I look forward to learning new things, which at this stage in my career, I feel like so be able to learn new things is really thrilling. And I think a lot of players, it's hard for them to change, but I love learning, having new introductions. Erick works so hard and motivates me, and especially during this time too. It could have been a time that I said, hey, listen, I'm going to be off the court, but I wanted to be on the court because I knew he wanted to be on the court, so he wanted to be there, and so it's been really motivating. So thank you, Erick.
Erick, what's it like to work with Venus?
It's been so far, say, the most enjoyable tennis experience I've had thus far. She obviously has incredible talent, so as a coach, when you have somebody that's motivated with the type of talent that she has, the sky's the limit. You can really get creative and, add different things to her arsenal and, think of different methods strategically. I'd say it's a breath of fresh air having a veteran tennis player with that much skill connect to.
All right, Erick.
Wait, too bad I couldn't hear all of that.
Said you're great.
He said you're all right.
I want to practice return to serve, so every time at the end of practice, I make faces. I look sad, but I never can get out of it.
Erick, a question just came in. What is your pre-match routine, like before the match, waiting for Venus?
I think I saw this a little yesterday with Venus's mom. I'd say watching a match, especially since I've played before, is much more difficult than I feel like than it is playing as far as the nerves are concerned. But as far as pre-match, I'm doing everything I can possibly do to help her, whether that's from food, to whatever we got to do on the court to warm up, to off the court. Her dad gave us a football recently that we bring around that helps her warm up her arm and shoulder before we play. So, every situation presents something different. Lately, it's been a few different little coffee runs. So we'll see what the next adventure has in store.
Okay. All right. What side are you on?
How does he prep for matches? Eric goes to the course like an hour early. Doing all the scouting, like making it sound light. He works really hard for the match. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Venus, this question is for you. What do you do when you have a bad attitude and like you need to change it before that match?
Well, I rarely have a bad attitude, but when I do, it's shocking to my whole team because they're not used to seeing me like that. And the last time I had a bad attitude, I wanted to wear jean shorts to practice, and I kept saying Andre Agassi. So I think I was having a bit of a meltdown, but that's normal. Every blue moon, but I think that it's just a little bit of a moment in my life, and it's like just a couple hours, and I see a moment to be myself and show character, and most times it works, but other times I just learn from my mistakes.
Eric, do you get nervous before her matches?
Do I get nervous? Do I want to tell her that? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, I think nerves are a natural part of somebody. If you're caring about what's going on, you're always nervous. But I think it's more excitement, going into each match. There's nothing more exciting than going into something where you're testing it out live and seeing what you do and all the work if it's going to really kind of play out and work out correctly.
Okay. Christy says you need to fix your form, Eric.
I need Christy here helping me fixing my form. Okay?
Oh, she's on Superman. Where is she? Leg lifts and then Superman's. Venus, do you get nervous before your matches?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I think that's a simple answer.
Yeah. Eric, a question just came in. What are some good tips for doubles?
Yeah.
Doubles. Love doubles. I'd say depends what level we're talking about, right? So, professional doubles, primarily going to be one at the net. High first serve percentage, being able to center your target on the approach to limit the angles on the pass, close the net, finish with like a nice angle volley. Things could vary if we're talking about doubles at the club level, ladies doubles, junior doubles. So the exciting thing to that is you can adapt your strategy based on what your strengths and weaknesses are. So.
Okay, I have tips for doubles. Ask me where to play with you. Good. How's your workout, Eric? It's gonna help you today. You gonna serve harder?
I'm going to be serving big today in practice.
You having a break for practice? I think we're in our last exercise here.
Are you going to post this video for later on tonight?
Yeah, so this video is going to be up for 24 hours. My stories. And then after that, if you check my page on Instagram, you will see it posted as well. And if you need more updates, go to 11byvenus.com, opt in, and we'll email you everything you need to know about these workouts. Okay. I think I did too many. My arm was burning. Okay, so that is our tennis player workout. Thank you for joining us on Tennis Tuesday. Maybe next week we'll have tacos and tennis. Diabolical. Other than that, we will be back next Tuesday for tennis. I'll be back tomorrow for another workout. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so it's kind of hump day. So we're gonna like do some stuff to get energized on hump day. And other than that, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Monday through Friday, we have our workouts at 12 noon. And as I said, go by 11 minutes, opt in to get the updates. This will be all my stories along with our other workouts. Just check out my Instagram page. Eric, thanks for joining.
Thanks, Venus.
I'll see
Bye,
you
guys.
later.
See you in practice.
Bye.